here to awaken to our divinity. We ask you to shut off your cell phone, turn them down, please. And moving fast enough to course, so you can give us information. If you wish to be contacted for future events. Born in one room, stone house with dirt floors, child of self-sufficient farmers, our speaker came into this embodiment consciously aware. Living off the land, she grew up in true harmony with the cycles and forces of nature. We were organic before organic was in, she said. Her spiritual training began at the age of 3 when ascended masters came to instruct her in the balanced use of the divine forces of love, power, and wisdom. She came to the United States from a small village in Poland at the age of 11 and did not speak a word of English. She is living testament to the principles of successful living, possesses true mystical gifts, and teaches techniques to raise the vibrational frequencies of our bodies, allowing them to hold more light and ignite the process of self-transformation and ascension into the light of the divine. She is a visionary, a mystic, a master healer. She is Reverend Basia.
From the point of light within the heart of God, let light stream forth into the hearts of humanity. I call upon and invoke the ascended masters to gather in this room now, to transform this space into a sacred place between time and space where all healing and revealing is possible. I invoke the 7 mighty Elohim to be present here and now. I call upon the archangels to anchor their swords of truth and ignite the violet transmuting flame to cleanse and purify, cleanse and purify. As we prepare this sacred space, let us breathe in. Your breath release all impurities, all imperfections. Let us breathe in the violet transmuting flame. Cleanse and purify our bodies and prepare them for the unfoldment of the divine forces of love, wisdom, and power within the inner heart chamber. Right now, the host of heaven and the hierarchy of light gathers within this room, within this space. All of our personal teachers and guides are descending into this room. We even have those who are descending for those who shall be coming into this room at a later time, so that we can create a harmonized balance. From the south, we open the portal of truth and trust. From the west, we open the portal of mystery and magic. From the north, we open the portal of wisdom and knowledge. And from the east, we open the portal of enlightenment and mirrors and bring forth the mirror of self-reflection. Cross your arms and legs. And imagine and intend that from the waist down, 70% of your weight is drawing you deeply into the central core of the earth. Your energies into the divine energies of our Mother Earth. Imagine that a pure golden lava earth chi begins to rise up your legs, comes together at the pelvis, fills your sacrum, and flows up your spine to the top of the head, floats down along the front line of your body to your navel, and fills the sea of energy at your navel. The lower dantian, the sea of energy, life force energy for physical embodiment. From the waist up, imagine that 30% of your body weight allows you to float up and your head touches the sky. Pure divine energy flows in through the top of your head, filling the central core with pure divine white light. We are preparing our bodies in this sacred space that we may have a higher level of life experience and consciousness, that we may each and every single one of us communicate with the hierarchies of light, the beings of light, who are with us, and all we need to is call upon them. They are always with you. You have two guardian angels, one on your left and one on your right, always with you. And very often, they're a little bored, because you know what? We don't ask for their assistance. We don't call on them to help us in our daily lives. And it is time to start utilizing them. Every single one of us in this room is a divine light being. Every single one of us in this room has the same abilities than any of those beings that we call the Ascended Masters, who when they walk the planet, learn how to raise the physical vibration of their bodies and ascend into the light of the divine, or climb the tree of life. Would we, in Gnosticism and in Judaism and in other spiritual teachings known as the Kabbalistic tree of life. So we climb the Kabbalistic tree of life consciously. If we do not climb it consciously, then unfortunately we end up going through something called the process of involution. Now the process of involution, I don't know who here is familiar with the wheel of samsara. Anyone? Okay. The wheel of samsara, from Eastern philosophies, but you will find it, I'm sure in other names from pretty much every philosophy, is basically states that we have 108 opportunities to become conscious enough of who we are, which is spiritual beings, divine light beings, and that we can awaken that aspect of our own consciousness, creating self-realization, and begin to climb the tree of life, also known as Jacob's ladder, to realize that it is we ourselves who create all of the conditions in our lives. Right now, we're at a very, very pivotal time on the planet. And we're at a very special time on the planet because we have the opportunity to jump through dimensional time and space and timelines. We speak of the 2012. 2012 is really in alignment with the central core of the Milky Way galaxy. For the first time in over 80,000 years, we have true light being shed upon the planet and upon humanity and consciousness. This is the reason that more and more and more people are becoming more consciously aware. Awakening, awakening, awakening. Because we're aligning with the very central core. And we are on one of the spirals, at the very tip of one of the spirals, where there are a lot of shadow areas. So throughout thousands and thousands of lifetimes, we have gone through the process of involution. In other words, what ends up happening when we have 108 lifetimes and we don't finish that process of involution, we don't start to climb the tree of life, then we basically go through what would be known as, anyone here familiar with the Dantastic Circle, Dante Alighieri's Inferno? Yes? Yes, I am. Okay. Basically, what we're doing is we're going through what many religions call hell and purgatories and all of that stuff. And we have to refine our soul. We have to refine and burn away and press away all of the karma of all of those lifetimes. So we go through this process of involution, and then once we have become completely refined and all of that karma has been pressed away, has been burned away, we begin our process of evolution. And we come back for another 108 lifetimes to create enough of an awareness to awaken so we can begin to climb that tree of life back to the heart of the absolute, the ascension. And we have some lovely music too.
If we're gonna go, let's go inside.
Exactly. So here's the thing though. That doesn't sound bad, right? I mean, okay, so we go through about 1,000 years or so, refining, and then we get to come back for another chance, for another 108 lifetimes. The challenge with that is that when we come back, we are infant souls.